Hello, everybody. It's me, Tracy. And as you can see, I am so low. I know I sent out invitations, but people may not be able to come on. As you can see by the title, I just kind of want to talk just about random stuff that's going on with me. But before I get to the discussion, um, I definitely want to invite everybody who's watching to subscribe to my channel. I'm now at 146, so I'm a little bit closer to my goal of 300 than before. Um, excuse me. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm closer to my goal of 300 subscribers by the year end of 2023. Hope to go into 2024 strong, but that's it. Like this podcast, broadcast. Remember to comment because I'm going to be by myself, so I'm going to need all the comments that I can get. So don't be afraid to comment. We're probably not going to be long because I forgot that there's a Marlon show, although he's not going to be live. I do want to be off in time to give everybody time to hop over to Radical Truth to Power to watch Saturday Night Vibes. So, today has not been easy for me at all. I attended a memorial service for my cousin. She was 29 years old and she unexpectedly passed away. Um, I gave my brief remarks, but like really nothing can prepare, nothing could prepare me for what I was going to say. And I struggled and I struggled. And I don't really think her passing has really hit me yet. Um, it's been, up and down. I haven't been able to sleep since I heard about her passing last Wednesday. And I just haven't been able to sleep. I've been tired. I've wanted to cry. I finally let out some tears, and I do think, even though I always say I don't cry, um, I'm trying to see. Looks like somebody's jumping on here, but I'm gonna wait until I see a face. Okay, can you hear me? Okay, I can see you, but I can't hear you.
Uh, you can hear me now, I guess.
It's Stanley. It's Stanley from the comments. Hi,
Stanley from
Stanley.
the comments.
Yes, I can't. I can barely see your face. It's like your big shadow of a shadow. I'm trying to see what you look like. Oh, hey Tanya. The service was today, which you already knew, but it went pretty well. Um, like I said, when the parent, your aunt, asks you to say words at your cousin's funeral memorial service, it's like what you supposed to say, like what do you get up there and say? Um, it was not easy, and basically, I just couldn't. I could not in my mind ever think, oh, I'm going to give a eulogy for my cousin. No. And she was so young, 29. She hadn't even started living yet. And we already got comments here. So let me just jump onto them. Hi, Mac. How are you? 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 My sister says, oh, there you are. My sister said you were in the witness protection mode. Oh, you spoke to Aunt Lisa. Okay. Yeah, call her again because, I can never, I'm not a parent, so I don't know what it's like to lose a child. Um, So that's why, pretty much, that's the reason why I'm on this podcast today, because I needed a distraction. I needed something to distract my attention. Um, because again, eulogizing somebody, that's not something you just wake up, yeah, let me just do this. And no. Oh my goodness, Calvin. I have not talked to you in ages. Oh my gosh. Calvin. Oh my goodness, thank you for you just made my whole day. You just made my whole day. Thank you. Hey, Mac. 29 is you.
I'm in witness protection. Love that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, that was my sister.
Oh,
It's
really?
disoriented. I mean, it is dis. What do you say to a parent? Sorry for your loss. You know you didn't do anything, so y'all probably gonna see me cry. I'm telling you now, you gonna see me cry. I'm just get it out. I'm just get it out my system. We're gonna keep it going. We're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna keep it pressing. But I'm probably gonna just cry. But we gotta do something just to kind of, like I said, distract me from what I know is gonna happen. So I gotta talk about, I gotta talk about what's the matter with Congress. They out here fighting each other. They out here, they just fighting. They just out here. You got Kevin McCarthy hitting people in the kidney, which that hurts. I'm telling you that hurts to be hit in the kidney. And then you got my favorite fight. The senator from Oklahoma challenging the leader of the Teamsters to a fight during a Senate hearing. Oh, I'm like, wait a minute. Bernie, look, I am not a person of violence. I don't condone violence. But I was like, Bernie, shut up. Let him go down here. Let him go. I don't know why. Maybe because of everything that's happened this week. And Stanley, you could just jump in whenever you want. But something in me
Well,
said,
no, I'm listening to you. Mark Wayne Mullen was
that's
the.
his name. Why is his, wait a minute, let me backtrack.
I like his name though, Mark Wayne.
They need to either
Like
decide
it's
on
like Joe
Mark
Bob.
or Wayne. Like one, just pick one. Make Mark your first name, Wayne is your
No,
middle name, and Mullins is your not this Mary Alice or Mary Ann. No, pick one. No, we don't need the two first names. That is who.
oh come on, Jean Claude Van Damme. Those two first names work. Mark Wayne.
Mark Wayne. And apparently he got mad. I shouldn't even laugh. He got mad because I guess Mr. Senator Mullins is not a very tall gentleman. And there was a picture of him in the debate standing on what looks like an apple crate. Let me tell you something. I had to ask for forgiveness because I laughed so hard at that. I was like, I shouldn't do that. There's nothing wrong with being a little person. Nothing. And I'm serious about that. I shouldn't have laughed. But he was like, yeah, I'm ready now. I'm like, are they going to come to blows? Are they going to really do this?
Well, if you're a little person, being Oompa Loompa, Oompa, I couldn't help. Dude, hand out candy. Don't pick fights.
He was like, no, apparently he's like an MMA fighter.
Oh yeah.
So he probably would have won. I mean, probably. Because the Teamsters guy,
Well,
he
who
don't,
who
he,
who reminded him that you're a U.S. senator?
Bernie Sanders. And I have to, as much as I hate TYT, Anna Conspiracy did get off a good joke about that's the only time we see Bernie calling for a ceasefire. It's like,
Um,
shit.
yeah, I'm sure, but it was a little bit. I like her joke, but seriously, we're not. We're not. This is 2023, and quite frankly, Mark Wayne picked the fight.
He did because it was like, yeah, anytime, any place, we'll fight for charity. I got the day pick. I'm like, Or because part of me thought, oh, they can ready to go, they can ready to because we've seen a lot of things in the United States in terms of our government. I have never seen at the federal level Congress people, senators coming to blows. I haven't
Um,
seen it. Now
it's happened,
I'm pretty sure it has, but I've never seen it.
but like 140 years ago,
Yeah, I know. I was going to say
Sumner
Raymond
and
Burr. I was going to say Raymond Burr, the actor, but Burr shot Hamilton in a duel.
no, it was Sumner, and I can't remember the senator from South Carolina. So it's happened before, and actually, it's happened between then and now.
Wait
But
a
it
minute.
was over like serious stuff.
But his was like a comment. Okay, I teach an AP comparative government class, and we just watched a clip of the Russia Duma throw hands. Then the GOP decides, oh my crackling skull.
Well, that's a good point, but we're not Russia.
I know. It's like I'm thinking we should be. We're supposed to be. And I know this is Americanism,
No,
elitism speaking, but I'm like we the standard. Like we the top. We at the top, right? So we got to act like we at the top, not oppress other countries and do all the other stuff we actually doing. But I'm saying there should be I'm gonna have to be on Team Bernie with this one. Charles Sumner.
well, I'm
Um.
gonna have to ask you a question. Um,
Well, pardon me.
being
He
on top and all this stuff, I'm not sure it really matters.
it doesn't, but
Bottom line,
the way because as liberal, and I don't even like to call myself liberal. As a leftist as I am, America has always pictured itself, presented itself. America has presented itself, propagandized itself as we're the best, we're the top, can't nobody beat us. We can't nobody beat us in these streets.
propaganda is right.
Yeah, that's why I said we propagandize people. So growing up, I
Well,
never think
it's
that I'm
worse
gonna
than
say,
propaganda. We have fooled ourselves.
oh yeah, we gone.
We
We
educate ourselves. Oh, it's worse than propaganda. It's like um, propaganda that pretty much creates more propaganda.
exactly it is. But I never thought I would live to see the day when a United States senator, you're like a couple of steps down from being president. I mean, I know it's a whole lot that you got to go through. You got to go vice president, speaker of the house, blah blah blah. But you in that line.
No, it's no. Your average senator. Remember, Speaker of the House is third in line.
Yeah, that's why I say
Um,
he's down the
well,
line.
Mark Wayne Mullen is in the Senate. He's not close to being president.
He could be.
Not in the Senate.
I thought the Senate. Oh yes, the House.
Speaker of
You
the
were
House,
House
Vice President,
President.
President.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, Interior, Defense. Yeah, those all
Yeah,
come.
yeah.
But he's one of well, we'll hope you agree with this statement. He's one of 100 people. He's one of 100 people that literally decides the fate of this country. And he's out here challenging Joe Schmo
He wasn't
to
just
fight.
Joe Smo. He was president of
The Teamsters, come on.
that. They just won a huge deal with the
But he's
three
a
biggest automakers. Uh,
but he's a regular citizen, like I'm a regular citizen.
well,
He's
so is Mark Wayne Mullen.
but Mark Wayne Mullen is
Technically,
a senator.
te-
He's a
technically, even if you're in elected office, you're still a citizen. You're just a citizen who has a position.
he's a citizen. I agree because that's how he became a senator.
The president might be the
But
only, like, you can't convict of a crime, but a senator can go to jail.
well, let Trump tell it. He could shoot somebody in
Well, Trump is not president.
well, he thinks he is. That man, I'm like, give it up. You
Well,
lost.
Trump isn't the only one who thinks he's president. So does 71 million people.
Yeah, he lost.
His voter.
The spaceships, the satellites, they didn't vote for Trump here. Then they sent them to the Catholic satellites, and then they booped them down to make them Biden vote. They didn't do that. He just lost. Now he may win again. He may win again.
I'd be willing to bet you a couple bucks. We're a year out. And I see where this might go, but I don't think Trump is going to be. I don't think he's going to be the next president.
Wait a minute. You actually think Biden is going to win?
It's a race to who dies first.
Oh my
Now,
gosh.
now that's a joke. Let me just put it this way. Trump will not be the next president. Now, I could be wrong, but I just don't see it.
I'm not even convinced that that Biden is going to be the Democratic nominee. I'm really not. I'm not convinced. I say he drops out. This is my prediction. I'm looking into the crystal ball, which I don't believe in psychics, but whatever. That's my prediction, that he will not be the Democrat nominee. It'll either be what's her name from Michigan?
Whitmer.
Yes, or Gavin Newsom,
Whitmer.
who gives me used car salesman vibes. I don't know why. I just think
Really?
every time Gavin Newsom gives me used car salesman vibes.
No. Gretchen Whitmer is Michigan.
Yeah, I know. Did I say Gavin Newsom, who gives me car salesman vibes?
I don't.
It's not gonna be Kamala. Period. She had her chance. It's gone. She ain't never come back. No.
Oddly enough,
all that word salad she be doing. I'm like, girl, if you don't say a sentence.
Okay, well, so you think the Democratic nominee will be who?
I gotta go with Newsom. If I'm gonna just pick, if somebody's gonna, most likely it's, even though I don't think.
Name me the last Democrat governor that's got elected to president from California.
Well,
it would be no one.
Yeah, it'd be nobody.
So I don't think I don't see that.
Oh, I see it, because he's been on too many press tours. He's been
your point.
He's been doing the most. I'm like, bruh, you on it. You on it. He's been on Meet the Press, MSDNC, Fox, CNN. I'm like, dude, you doing the most. You are doing the most.
You think going on Meet the Press?
No, but I'm saying he's getting his face out. I know nobody watches it, but he's getting his appearances on places where political pundits watch. I tell you, I think it's going to be Gavin Newsom.
How many podcasts do you listen to?
Well, besides mine.
I'm going to be honest with you, and I think if you're right, then you are prescient. I have literally, in like the last 6 months, have not heard Newsom mentioned in. No.
Oh my gosh, that's all. I had to stop watching podcasts because that's all. I'm like, nah, I don't need to watch this. Let me turn on something else.
Okay, well, you need to send me what you're watching.
I've been watching the TV show's title For All
I
Mankind, and it's a historical.
TV shows.
No, I'm reading the comment. I've been watching the TV show title For All Mankind, and it's historical fiction that they had an episode where President Ted Kennedy gave Nixon a pardon for the good of the country. And I just rolled my eyes. Now that I do think is going to happen, and people say I'm crazy. I'm like,
You think?
I
You
think,
think
I think Biden's going to
President?
pardon Trump.
What? Hold on. Can you put that comment back up? President Ted Kennedy.
Yeah, it's a TV show.
What TV show?
For All of Mankind. It's historical fiction.
Okay. Well, thank God I don't watch that kind of TV.
But Gerald Ford did pardon Richard
Of course
Nixon.
he did.
Yeah.
And then what happened to Gerald Ford?
He got beat by Jimmy Carter.
Yes.
I was just a child. I think I was like,
You're.
I was maybe a year old when Gerald Ford became president. So
Now you're making me feel old.
you can't be older than me.
I am.
Well, bless your heart, because I was like 1 year old when Gerald Ford became president. I was 6 when Ronald Reagan became president.
I'm 58.
Oh, okay. So you're 9 years older than I am.
It would seem so.
Yeah, I'm like, wait a minute, because I'm 49 now. I'm like, and I'm like, wait a minute.
You had to think about your age?
No, I had to do the subtraction in my mind because math is not my strong suit.
What?
I said that's not okay, but and we're gonna play some games. I'm telling you now, some games, because like I said, I gotta distract myself from my cousins. Yeah, I'm still like.
Well, you have to kind of. I'm time late. I don't know why you're so upset. You don't have to talk about it now, but I honestly don't know. Well, you don't have to. Please don't.
Well, like I said, I talked about her at the beginning. I already promised I'm probably gonna cry sometime in this episode.
Okay, well, don't cry.
Oh, I've been crying all day. That's why I did this show, to give myself a distraction. But
so you invited me to your crying session?
No, I invited you because I needed somebody to play these games with. Because there's something. I'm going to tell you the first one. So this one I completely stole from another podcast. I hope they not watching because they might sue me, but I hope they don't. So I say something like U.S. Capitals, and you tell me
what
U.S. Capitals. How many U.S. capitals do you think you can name without Google, without Yelp, without help? How many do you think you can name? You say the number, I'm like, nah, you can't name that many.
Most of them.
I can only name like 15. I think I'm good at 15 because I don't know the capital of Rhode Island. I think Augusta is the capital of Maine and Oregon.
Well, you know more than I do. Why are we doing this?
Massachusetts, I don't know the capital. Connecticut, don't know the capital. Pennsylvania, don't know the capital. Kentucky, don't know I know the capital of Indiana, Indianapolis. Boom, there it is, one.
You know what? Now that I think I know less than you do.
I think I can do 15. So I know California is Sacramento. New York is Albany.
I know Nebraska is Lincoln.
Lincoln. Yeah, Nebraska is Lincoln. Kansas.
But is Nebraska really a state?
It's a state. Oklahoma City.
Really?
Arizona, yeah. Phoenix. Or is Phoenix the capital of Arizona? Yeah, Phoenix is the capital of Arizona. New Mexico.
Wait,
Pueblo.
Arizona, isn't that Flagstaff?
You know what? Yeah, I put up the capital of. Wait a minute. No, let me get on my phone because I I thought Phoenix was the capital of Arizona.
It's the biggest city.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let's see. What is the capital of Arizona? Phoenix is the capital of Arizona.
Oh, that changed since I was a kid.
Nope, it was started in February 4th, 1889.
Well, since I was a kid.
um, yep, Mac is right. Louisiana, Baton Rouge is the capital of Louisiana. I know that one. I know Georgia is Atlanta. The Carolinas, I don't know. So I'm pretty good with, I can do 10. I said 15, but I'm going to take it down to 10. I could do 10 solid without any help. Because Rhode Island, I'm like, is that even a state? It's there, but
I actually lived in Rhode Island for a couple of
where
years.
city is in Rhode Island besides Rhode Island? It's like
Well, Providence and Newport. Providence is the capital. However, Newport is actually it's cold.
yeah, because I don't know. Let's see, can I do this? So I said I can name 10. So I'm gonna start over.
No, you said 15.
I said 15, but I said I'm gonna push my number back down to 10 because I don't think I can do 15. I don't think. Maybe I can, but I don't think. So Arizona is Phoenix, California is Sacramento, New York is New Albany, Michigan is Lansing.
No, New York is Albany, not New Albany.
Oh shoot, you right, Albany. Why do I want to say New Albany? Because okay, I know what I'm doing. New Jersey is Trenton. I know New Jersey is Trenton. Yeah, Trenton is because that's where Whitney Houston is from.
Really?
Yes. Michigan is Lansing. Kentucky's the one I get confused because I want to say Frankfurt or Lexington. It's one of the two. Indiana, Indianapolis, Illinois, Springfield. Columbus is the capital of Ohio. Madison is the capital of Wisconsin. What's the capital of Nevada?
Reno.
I was gonna say Las Vegas. I was sure getting ready to say Las Vegas. I'm like, wait a minute. So Reno is Reno. Reno is.
Pretty sure it's Reno.
Yeah, Mac got another one. Austin is Texas. But wait a minute. Dover is Delaware. I know Dover is the capital of Delaware.
Not many places in Rhode Island or Delaware to put capitals.
Harrisburg. I want to say Harrisburg is the capital of Pennsylvania so bad.
I think it is.
Yeah, I'm like, then I said Wisconsin, Madison is the capital, Lansing, Michigan, Springfield, Illinois, Des Moines, Iowa. Y'all come on now, give me these U.S. capitals. I'm like, wait a minute, because I can't do all 50. I already know that right off the top. I can't do all 50. Because Connecticut, I don't know. Vermont is Montpelier. Vermont is Montpelier, because I know that one. Georgia is Atlanta. Florida is Tallahassee. The Carolinas, I don't know. Virginia, I don't know. West Virginia, I don't know. Massachusetts, I think it's Boston, but it might not be. I think it might not be. I'm like, so that's an example. So that was the example. That was the example of the game I'm trying to
play. Not knowing state capitals?
No, you say how many you think you can name, and then I say name them. So the actual one.
I should have prepared.
No, that's okay, because I literally just thought about it before I got here. So here's the one. This will be easy. United States Senators. You can do past, or present?
Oh my Lord. Pass.
Oh, okay. I can easily name 10 United States senators, past and present. Here we go. Barack Obama was Illinois. Kamala Harris was California. The late Dianne Feinstein was California. Lindsey Graham, Mitch McConnell, Lindsey Graham, Rand Paul, Mark Rubio, Ted Cruz,
Mark Rubio.
Marco Rubio. Mark,
Oh, just
yeah,
checking. From which
yeah,
state?
Florida.
Who's the other senator?
I don't know the other senator from Florida, but I'm just saying my job was to name 10. And I was right at 9, and you interrupted. I'm like, wait a minute now. Wait a minute, let me start over. So I said, because this is past and present, Barack Obama, Illinois.
Well, they're all present.
No, because Kamala Harris is now vice president.
Oh, sorry.
Yep. So Kamala Harris, Dianne Feinstein, who recently passed, Barack Obama, he was the senator from Illinois. Dick Durbin, who was the current senator from Illinois. Ted Cruz, Lindsey Graham, Tim Scott, Marco Rubio, Cory Booker, Raphael Warnock, John Ossoff. 10. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I forgot Bernie Sanders, John Kennedy, and the 2 senators from my state,
John
Mike Brown.
Kennedy is the senator from
Louisiana.
Okay.
How do I know all of this stuff? It's just like packed in my head.
You're just a genius.
Come on. Tell him that again.
I Tracy's a genius.
Listen to that, everybody. So you can't name 10?
I'm sure I could.
You could just go. Okay. Oh, this one should be easy. Name. That's right. I forgot this one. Hillary Clinton was from New York, and Elizabeth Warren was from Massachusetts. Amy Klobuchar is from Minnesota.
Well, wait, hold it. You're getting help from the chat?
I'm just saying.
You are.
No.
I'm
done. Yeah, I'm done. But I was like, I literally forgot about Hillary Clinton.
This is icing on the cake.
Hey, if I wanted to spike it, I could name. No, I can't. I can name the first 5 presidents and the last 6. But the ones in the middle, I'm like, nah, I can't.
And you know what? I could not do it. You are showing your genius. I am just going to get stomped in the knowledge game.
So, another one I'll do, presidents. United States presidents. Here's how I do it. I start from current. So you got Joe Biden, Donald Trump, Barack Obama, George W. Bush, Bill Clinton, George H.W. Bush, Ronald Reagan, Jimmy Carter, Gerald Ford, Richard Nixon, Johnson, Kennedy, Wilson.
Eisenhower.
Oh, it's Eisenhower. That's Truman. It. Yeah, that was it.
Before Truman, there was FDR.
No, because wasn't Eisenhower in there somewhere?
Yes.
Eisenhower, I thought, was before Kennedy.
He was before Kennedy.
Okay, I didn't hear you name him.
And after Truman.
Okay. Oh, Harry S. Truman. Oh, my gosh. I knew I was forgetting somebody.
Remember Roosevelt died?
Yeah, and then that's when Woodrow Wilson became president.
Well, excuse me 1 minute here. Be right back.
Wait a minute. Yeah, now help me here. Was it? No, wait a minute. Nope. I'm gonna do this. United States presidents. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. LBJ was a president. He was a senator from Texas. Oh my gosh. Dixiecrats. Oh gosh. You are right, Mac. Oh my goodness. So here are all of them. I'm waiting until Stanley comes back because I want to. Oh my goodness. Yeah, because I know Herbert Hoover came before RFK. RFK. Oh my goodness. Herbert Hoover came before FDR. Okay. So then it was Truman. Then it was Eisenhower. And then Kennedy. Because, see, I can go from Kennedy down. And then I can go from Washington to Madison. But it's them Lincoln years. Anybody from basically from Madison to Lincoln, I don't even know. I don't know that bridge. And then I know Lincoln was 16th. And then Andrew Jackson came after him. And then after Andrew Jackson was Ulysses S. Grant, I think. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, I found the list. Here we go. We're gonna name them all because I went on Google and cheated.
Google what?
I went on Google to cheat because I was like, I couldn't remember whether Herbert Hoover was before or after FDR. He was before. So the first president was, of course, George Washington. Then second was John Adams. Then third was Thomas Jefferson, James Madison, James Monroe, John Quincy Adams, Andrew Jackson, who I thought came after Abraham Lincoln, but he was the seventh
What?
president of the United States. Yeah, I thought he came after. I thought he came after. I told you I get them all confused. Like the modern ones I know, but then ones way back. I don't
Then,
know.
if you get them all confused, why are we doing this?
Because I can name the ones from
You
fighting
showing off.
back. No, I'm not. I'm right here. Because I literally thought that Andrew Jackson came after Abraham Lincoln. Oh yeah, here's a
No, you're thinking of Andrew
Johnson. I'm
Johnson.
thinking of Johnson, not Jackson, and I'm confused. That's what I was doing.
Yeah, and he was a rip roaring racist.
Well, weren't they all? I mean, come on, they were all racist.
Uh
Some
yes, but Lincoln,
was a racist.
he was evolving.
He was evolving. That's true. That's true. Yeah, it was
But he
Andrew.
was a race. I mean, if you really want to go one or zero,
Yep.
uh,
Yeah, it was Andrew
but
Johnson.
everyone, dude, everyone was a racist.
Except for Obama. I'm joking.
You know what? That is actually that is actually an odd thing to say, but the bottom line is now if you really want to go into theory, um, they're still all racist.
Yep. And Grover Cleveland was twice. See, Grover Cleveland. See, Trump and me.
No,
Yep. Grover
he
Cleveland.
was
He
he
was
was once lost, then one
one
real
again. Yep. He was the 22nd and the 24th president.
right.
And then William McKinley, who died a couple days
He
after
was
he became.
assassinated.
Yep. And then there was Teddy Roosevelt. Then there was William Taft.
Yeah.
Then Woodrow Wilson. Then Warren G. Hardy, who were rappers named after. I never did make that connection. I was like, oh my
There were
gosh.
rappers?
There was a rapper named Warren G. And that's where he
Really?
got his name from. He got his name from Warren G. Hardy, the president. Then there was Calvin Coolidge. Then there was Herbert I Spied on Dr. King and Malcolm X Hoover. Then there was FDR.
Can you give me 1 sec? I'm gonna hop out of this and come back. It'll be like 30 seconds.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
All right. I don't know. This light on this camera isn't coming on. You need to be told. Be right back.
Yeah. Well, let me see what you said, man. There was a man that was president of the Constitutional Convention before the Constitution was ratified. Who was that? I've heard people say that Washington was not the first president, and I just always thought he was. Because according to whitehouse.gov, he was James Carter. We call him Jimmy. Ronald Reagan, George H.W., William Clinton. Don't nobody call him William Clinton. We all call him Bill. And you notice something about this list? Y'all gonna notice it? It's not a woman nowhere on this list. Yeah, I'm going to start talking about this. And he doesn't count as the first president. Who, the person that Mac was thinking of, or the person, or Washington? Because Washington, according to whitehouse.gov, Washington is the first president. But I really thought, but wasn't Andrew Jackson the one that killed all the indigenous people? Wasn't that Andrew Jackson? Or was that Andrew Johnson? I know it was Andrew, but I can't remember whether it was Martin Van Buren. Who's out here remembering anything about Martin Van Buren? Polk, Taylor, Millard. Whose name is Millard? Washington is the first president of the United States. Jackson spurred the Trail of Tears. Why did I think that Jackson was after Lincoln? That's where I'm getting confused. But this list, I got a complaint now. I'm going to go. Why? Hey Parker, how are you? Yeah, I said I was going to go live for a little bit because I just wanted to kind of just get on here and talk. But Andrew Jackson was the one who did the Trail of Tears that forced the tribes into the West. Okay, here's my question. Here's one. I don't want no answers. I just want y'all to think about it. How come we've never had a female president? Just why? I'm looking at a list besides Barack Obama. I'm looking at a list of.
You can't do that.
Yes, I can because I'm going off on a tangent. I literally don't know. I literally don't understand why. We are well capable. We have the ability. We have the smarts.
Why was there a 19th Amendment? Because America thought women could be president? Dude, we literally had to put an amendment into the Constitution so women could vote. Come on, Tracy, think.
No, don't. No, wait a minute.
No, seriously. We literally
can I
to do a constitutional amendment? So now you have your answer.
I'm looking at 45 white men, one biracial president. We should have
how many presidents were in office when the 19th Amendment was ratified?
Yeah. We need a female president. I'm going to just say that. I'm just going to say it. Women are too emotional and might push the button during that time of the month. Wait until I see you.
And
Oh, it's
you know
gonna.
what? If you think women would push a button at a
Oh,
certain
she's
time,
just kidding.
you might be part of the problem.
No, she's just kidding. Cause I'm like
Oh,
she.
wait, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, cause I'm like, nah. Wait a minute. You see, I got triggers. I read a good book about why there hasn't been a woman president. They titled "Electable by All the Vital" by the NBC. Okay, yeah, because I'm serious. I'm like, I'm literally looking at 45
You
white
don't
men
need
and
to
one black
be.
person. I'm like, huh?
Why was Obama the first president, a black president?
Well, some people say he's not black, which I'm like, he identifies as black.
Well, no.
I mean, I'm saying he black. I'm not. I'm
He
saying
wasn't the first viable, articulate presidential candidate. Jesse Jackson.
Jackson was. Yeah, Jesse. No, backtrack that. Shirley Chisholm ran before
Um,
Jesse Jackson.
well, she was 19th Amendment.
Yeah, so I'm like, wait a minute. We can
Barbara Jordan.
no, we need
No, you don't know who Barbara Jordan is?
wait a
She
minute.
would have been a great president. Barbara
Shirley
Jordan.
Chisholm.
Barbara Jordan. The
Thank you, Parker, for the
woman
correction.
rocked.
Okay, of course it's ridiculous. Even Israel had gold in my ear. We sitting here, all these countries got
Okay,
female leaders, and
this
America just
is
like do do
this
do do
is
do do do
becoming
do 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 do.
really. You and your chat are not looking at history, and we're throwing out names and not really thinking about it. So I can stop here.
Yeah, there has been one Native American who was elected as vice president. It was Herbert Hoover. Okay, now that part is true. That part I did know. I did know that. Can't think of the person's name. We just now got a female vice president. I'm like, come on, this is 2023.
And you just said she won't be president.
Cause she
Remember
doesn't,
what?
cause she's a bad choice. Just because she's a woman doesn't mean I have.
Oh,
No, she's a terrible vice president.
really?
Terrible.
All of a sudden, she's a bad choice.
She
She's a
was.
woman.
That doesn't. Oh, let me
Why
backtrack.
can't we have? Why can't we have a woman president?
There's
Please
a.
tell me.
I'm
Please
okay. Let me
tell
tell you.
me.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you.
Tell
So
me Kamala Harris is a bad choice for a woman president.
I'd rather have Hillary Clinton. I ain't leaving line. If I had to pick between the two,
Hillary
I'm like,
Clinton is not a
I would.
viable choice.
Oh, she's clearly, but she's wet. Let me tell you something. Okay, I am not a Hillary Clinton fan. First
She
of all,
is the same age as Trump.
she is. Yeah, she is the same age.
Yes, dear. Here is what I'm saying. You literally just
I did say
desire a woman president. There is a woman vice president,
who won't
and
be president.
then you said Kamala Harris is a bad choice. Defend that. Defend
Okay,
that.
just because
Defend it
she's okay, I am. Just because.
cogently, by the way.
Oh, okay. So, in my opinion, just because you were black, just because you were a woman, does not make you a good candidate. So, when I say
Uh-huh.
why isn't there a good woman candidate, what I should have said is why isn't there one
Now,
that
when you
agrees?
say that, who were the last two? And let's not talk Hillary Clinton because I think Hillary Clinton had her problems, but you mentioned Shirley Chisholm. I mentioned Barbara Jordan.
Yeah, that was way before I was a
Barbara
little kid.
Jordan rocked.
Yeah, I was a little kid.
Shirley Chisholm was awesome. Barbara Jordan was like next level.
Yeah, that was like when I was a little bitty girl.
Yeah, well, I wasn't a little girl.
Wait a minute. So wait a minute.
Oh,
She could have been elected president depending on who she picked as her vice president. She needs to pick someone who has always been. Okay,
no.
that man. Nah, because she can only pick. No, no. I'm gonna agree with you, Mac, but then I'm gonna disagree with you. I agree with you. She needs to pick somebody who's probably white. I hate to say it, but she's probably gonna have to pick somebody white and from a populous state. And only two populous states I know, there are three of them. There's California, New York, and Texas. Maybe Florida. You could throw Florida
Who
in there.
is she?
No, he's saying Kamala Harris needs to. She could win president if she depend on who she picked as her
He
vice
would be
president.
wrong,
What?
hands down. Not even close to right.
Now you're gonna have to explain that one.
Don't have to. This is Kamala Harris. Quite frankly, Kamala Harris lost when she agreed to be vice president.
That I agree
She
with.
she criticized Joe Biden, and in my opinion, correctly.
She did.
And he chose her. Quite frankly, um, it was a marriage of convenience. He would have lost the black vote had in South Carolina. You remember how that was working for him? The black vote in South Carolina, he picked up momentum after that. Had he chosen, I don't know, besides Bernie Sanders, who were the other choices?
No, because remember he came out and said, "I'm gonna pick a woman of color." That's it.
He,
Yeah.
you know what? I have
He,
heard, I also listen to a lot of right wing podcasts. Katanji um, Justice, um, Justice Brown has caught a lot of shit.
stuff.
I
Stuff.
also listen to a lot of Supreme Court opinions. She's the smartest of the bunch. She's literally a league above. If you ever hear her questions, bottom line, um, if I had been a woman and I had been, I would have never. She being Joe Biden's vice president was a losing proposition, and um, Vice President Harris lost when she said yes.
That I will agree with you. Mac, I'm gonna disagree with you. Wasn't no way he was picking Elizabeth Warren. There was
No,
no way. Nah.
she's in her 70s too. She's close to 80.
Yep. And who would if you were see it here's what I'm gonna say.
Pocahontas, close to 80.
I'm trying to think of somebody because once he said he was picking a woman of color, it was gonna be
And
Barbara
that
Lee.
was his problem to begin
No,
with.
yeah, that was just because he wasn't connected. So he said, "I'm gonna pick a woman of color." So that meant Amy Klobuchar was
To
out,
win
Elizabeth
the
Warren
black vote.
vote. Yeah, that's what it was about. That's the only reason
It's
he picked
called
her.
pandering.
It is pandering. It is definitely pandering. But I'm wondering who else could
And
he have picked
the
because there was
problem, I'll let you finish because I'm kind of going off. But
um yeah the problem with that he had because he painted himself in a corner. There was no way he was gonna pick
he
Amy
didn't.
Boring
He
Klobuchar.
I don't agree with that. He painted himself into winning the presidency.
No, let me tell you why he painted himself into a corner. The whole if you don't vote for me, you ain't black. Oh, I still ain't forgot that one.
Oh, you know what,
I'm like, dude, nah.
dude? I would. That was Trump should have been president.
And I was
Then
like,
we
dude,
wouldn't.
what?
Then we wouldn't have to deal with him after 2024. Oh, Tracy, you don't understand theory. I'm not. is far left. I tend to be kind of center left, but so many bad decisions on the left.
Yeah, when he said that, I was like, oh, dude, I wasn't gonna vote for him no way, cause it wasn't gonna happen. But I'm like, oh, you put that icing on that cake
You
real
would have
nice.
voted for Trump?
No, I do what I always do: vote third party. I'm not a two party system person. Never have been.
Well, guess what? Name me a third party that's ever been viable. Ross Perot was the closest.
Anything can happen because that one I won't argue. I do a whole
Not in
show.
America.
I
Dude,
do a whole
not
show.
any.
Listen, Stanley, but I do a whole program where I bring on third party candidates and I interview them. They have,
Yeah, I remember your last one.
oh yeah,
The
because
Reverend Doctor.
yeah, I, I have literally no respect for the Democrats, and I don't have any respect for the Republicans. And what I think about the Democratic Party can be fleshed down into I will not. I'm not scared of Trump. I never have been scared of Trump. Never will be scared of Trump. I'm gonna vote the way I'm gonna vote. It's your fault. You should have did something. And stop telling me as a black person I ain't black if I don't vote for you. Fool, I've always been black. I gonna always be black. You not gonna tell me that I'm not black because I don't vote for you. No, you won't. No, you won't.
Now let me ask you a question. Um, how were you threatened as a voter?
I'll answer the question like this, and I think it's 9 o'clock, so this will probably have to be the last word. I was never. I think the media uses Trump to scare people to vote for Biden. Instead of using Biden's accomplishments, all two of them, they'll go to well, if Trump gets in office, that'll be the end of democracy. First of all, we've never had a democracy. We have an oligarchy. We have a government that's dictated by
Disagree with
corporate.
that.
We do not. We have never had a democracy. Not in this age. We've had government that's bought off
look
by
at look
corporations.
at look at FDR.
No, I said
There
in the
was an
modern age.
oligarchy till what 1930.
We do not have a democracy. I know you cannot believe that.
I'm afraid. No, 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 ma'am. I'm afraid we do.
I don't see it because if we had a democracy, let me ask you this question:
It's
if we
it's not a straight democracy. We literally, since Lincoln, I'll recommend a book. Um, and oh, what's her name? Heather Cox Richardson. And there are a
oh
ton of
gosh,
other
not
books.
her. Ugh.
I think she is awesome. But let me put it to you this way: stop looking at the politicians and look at the voters. That's where the problem is.
Yeah, because they elected Marjorie Taylor Greene to be the person.
Uh, Marjorie Taylor Greene literally, I'm in Georgia. She literally lives a couple counties over, or her district is. The problem is not the politicians, it's the people who elect our politicians.
Or the ones that stay home.
I said what I said. The problem is the American people.
Yeah, because we
And who
send
we
some
vote.
losers. But you still not gonna tell me I ain't black if you don't vote. My
Uh,
life.
you're changing the subject.
No, I'm closing because it's not
Well,
a close.
you vote for who you want to.
And that's what
All
I'm
I
gonna
have
do.
to say is you can't blame the politicians, not you, not me. It is 71 million people who voted for Trump, et cetera, et cetera. The problem is American culture.
And I'll leave with this. I'm just going to ask a question. You don't have to answer. As a matter of fact, I don't even want to answer. If we had a democracy, Bernie wouldn't have been
We
cheated out.
have a representative democracy.
I understand, but my whole statement is
It's
if
not a direct democracy.
I understand, but my point is if we had a democracy, which you say we don't
If
have a direct one.
you can't ask me a question.
No, I'm not.
With
I'm
if
not asking a question. I'm not
it's
asking a question.
theoretical. If is hypothetical.
Okay, so I'm gonna hypothetically ask this question, and I literally don't want to answer because I said I'd be off by um.
Well, imagine my answer then.
Yeah, I'm gonna imagine. Wait a minute, I got a comment in here. TRACYMedia LLC. You should do a show about the sciences sometimes. Oh yeah, that's a good idea because I know nothing about science. But here's my theoretical, hypothetical question: if we had a democracy, why did Bernie Sanders get cheated out of the DNC nomination twice?
If we had a democracy,
Bernie Sanders would be president.
no,
Bernie
I'm
Sanders would be
afraid
president. He would have easily beat Trump.
that is
Easily.
such that
Easily.
is
Easily beat Trump. He would have beat Trump. He would have beat Trump by leaps and bounds. He would have beat Trump. He would have, well, basically, that's my question. That's literally the only
Oh, that was a question?
soft, no, I said that's my statement. That's literally the only so-called Democrat that I've ever supported is Bernie. That's it. Because I sure wasn't an Obama fan. Oh, even though I voted for him, don't know why, but I did. But who I supported and who I went to bat for, it was Bernie. It was definitely Bernie. This time, nah, bro. You can miss me with that vote for Biden stuff. I literally don't think there's anything that Biden could do to get my. I literally can't think of anything. I'm like, okay, let me think, and then my mind just says, nah. My mind says go this way. Bernie got less votes both times the primary. I don't think he lost because we have a democracy. I think it was because of other reasons. The DNC stepped in and said, we don't care how the voters.
The problem that you're missing is the Electoral College. We don't have.
Yeah, we don't have a vote for a president. Yeah, that was my other one. How come we can't vote popular vote? Whoever wins president straight up. Straight up. Whoever wins, that's it. Of course, some people
go back to the Constitution.
Yeah, we do use the Electoral College.
It is literally in the Constitution.
That's another good question. Why can't we vote for popular vote? Everybody understands it. You get the most votes, you win.
Well, that's a good question too. Literally read the Constitution. Fifth Amendment allows for amendments to the Constitution. Good luck with that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, that works just about the same way the Equal Rights Amendment has worked out. Okay, everybody, I ran over. I'm supposed to be watching another podcast, and I said I would watch. Okay, so everybody, I did not cry. Thank you for the distraction. I appreciate it. Watch me tomorrow on Radical Truth to Power that comes on Marlon's channel at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And this coming Thursday, I'll be solo. But I got a special show planned.
You're not going to invite me back?
Oh no, are you running for office?
No.
Okay, then you.
With this haircut?
But like I said, thank you everybody for joining me. Have a good evening. Remember to join me tomorrow at Radical Truth Power, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thursday, I will be solo, but I got a hilarious show because I'm going to continue this game, but I'm going to let the audience give me things that I need to name. So you got kind of a preview. And so we're going to cut this. Remember to like this video, share this video, comment on this video, Please subscribe. I need 300 subscribers. My birthday is in January, literally the first week of January. Make sure could y'all help me get to 300. Help me just help me cross over that 300. That would make my birthday so special. And Parker, yes, I'm getting ready to go off of here and then jump on to watch Saturday Night Vibes. It's a pre-taped episode, but I still promised I would be off at 9, and they're on now. So I will see everybody when I see them. Thank you, Stanley. Thank you, Parker. Thanks to my sister. Thank you, Mac. And everybody else who watched. Have a great evening, and I'll see you all later.